to the Dr. Tess 90210 show. Tess Washington, MD, MS, FAAFP, a board-certified physician and surgeon with over 20 years of diverse patient care experience, focusing on the optimization of a person's looks, love, wealth, and health. One of the most unique and intriguing podcasts on the internet. Buckle up and get ready to have some fun, but get ready to learn. This is the Dr. Tess 90210 show. And here's your host, Tess Washington, MD.
Happy post-Valentine's Day. Now, sit back, get your coffee, because this is going to be a once upon a time. It's going to be a story time. And a story time is very appropriate considering the fact that I have not seen you in over 1 month. Once upon a time, there was a doctor who wanted a podcast. Do you know how much I have missed you guys? Do you know how long I wanted to sit in front of you and just talk to you? I was so excited. I couldn't wait. I was like, I'm going to get on there every day, and maybe even multiple times per day. And yeah. And guess what? This is come around, come, sit. This is a story for anyone who has something that they want to do and they are intimidated, overwhelmed, scared, nervous, be all those things. Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and candy coat it. I ran away secondary to the editing. One of the videos I posted took me 3 or 4 days to edit. The reason I established this was to share knowledge, information, and to help you with your looks, love, wealth, and health. I'm not helping you if I'm scared to come back, because I don't want to have to deal with the editing. I just was like, this is not practical. Now, I know that there are some people who outsource the editing, but I really don't think that we're at that point, because I mainly established the podcast as a conversation. I'm a doctor who is sitting in front of you because I care. So you're going to have to take it with the bloopers, because if you don't, it's going to take me about a month to come back. What do you think about that? And I'm actually going to start playing with some of these sound effects. Let's see what this one makes. Oh, I like that. I hope you guys heard that, because we are going to also learn this whole platform together. I was gone because of the editing. And you know how it is, like after you haven't worked out for a while, and after you haven't worked out 1 or 2 days, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get back on there. After you haven't worked out for about a week, it becomes difficult. That treadmill really starts to look like a great place to dry your laundry. I walk past my podcast equipment every single day. I'm going to come and just chat with you every day. You know why? I'm paying for the platform every day. I may as well say something. You don't have to listen, but you should. Because whatever I say either is beneficial as far as health or for someone who wants to be in my seat. Because I don't care how young you are or how old you are. Whatever desire you have, it's not going to go away. All that's going to happen is you're going to have more and more birthdays, and you're still going to want to do it. If you want to sit in this chair, look and see what can happen. Look and see what can happen. The editing can run you away. Intimidation. It doesn't matter how bad you want it. There was something that I read. It said motivation, that runs out. What's going to replace after the motivation runs out? What's going to kick in? Real life gets in the way. Problems, concerns, intimidation. What's going to make you sit in front of this camera? Being selfless. If I'm sitting up worried about how it's going to look or the editing, I'm being selfish. And that's not what it's about. So you're going to have to be selfless, especially if you have content that you want to share with the world. Because this is your statement. This is, after I'm gone, you guys can still download my podcast. So I have to make the best of it while I'm here. That's basically, happily ever after the end. That's where I was. The editing and scared to come back after being gone so long. I don't even know what episode this is. What episode is this? Let's go with episode 5, I'm going to present to you 5 reasons starting a podcast or a YouTube channel will be difficult if you are older or already have a career. However, I still encourage it. And I'm going to tell you the 5 things that you're going to run against and how to maneuver around those and still accomplish your victory. Number 1, life will get in your way. When you're younger, you don't have anything else to do. You don't have any bills. You're living with your parents. You're still in school. You don't have any responsibility. When you get older, you have kids and you have your job. It's not that you cannot do it. You have to be more efficient with your time. Let me dispel another myth that is out there. Oh, you could just go home and you could do it when you get off from work. Anyway, y'all don't listen to that, do you? That's a lie. That is absolutely a lie. Let me tell you why. The average person nowadays, we work a minimum of 8 to 12 hours. Traffic, and you have to eat, exercise, relax, spend some time with the family, walk the dog. You really trying to tell me that you're going to feel like putting in another 6 hours on your side hustle? No. That means you'll be up 24 hours a day for about 6 or 7 days in a row. I ended up taking 6 months off from work, not only for the podcast, but because of my mom's illness. And during that time, I was trying to establish a financial wherewithal where I could spend more time with her. I would recommend, if you have the time available, to take at least 3 to 6 months off and dedicate it to your side hustle or whatever it is that you want to transition into. Now, don't quit your day job. Don't quit. I did not say quit. Because you need your day job. And prior to taking that time off, have an idea in the back of your mind what you're going to do during that 6 months. But if you are just walking out your job and a bunch of stuff that you saw on YouTube videos that you took notes and you're going to sit down, no. If you are older, you definitely can do it. You just have to have the time. Number 2, if you are coming on a platform with information that you want to share with a younger generation or from your professional life, if you're a lawyer, and if you want to help people with legal problems that you've seen during the course of your career, or if you're a physician like I am, just do it. I mean, I'm not going to come on here with any like flying in things, any fancy B-roll, but I am going to talk to you from experience and tell you how to live longer and healthier and stronger. If you are bringing valuable content, bring it. Don't procrastinate. Just bring it. And you will be accepted, appreciated, and sought after. Number 3, don't spend too much money on equipment before you start. I told somebody yesterday, I said, I think the most exciting part of getting started was waiting for the Amazon person to come. Let me tell you, I got enough equipment here. I would watch a YouTube video and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I want that camera. And then that was my excuse. Well, I can't film anything because my camera hasn't arrived. And then you go get the box. I'm like, oh, the box is here. And then you're sitting there, you're trying to set up and you watch another YouTube video. Oh, I need that. Then you're waiting for, of course, I can't film until I was an Amazon procrastinator. Don't be that. Just start. And listen, when you watch the young kids on YouTube, they're posting like 8 and 10 videos per day. Just bring it, man. Just bring it. Also, you're not going to gain that expertise if you're not practicing every single day. And you can't practice every single day if you're looking for excuses to not get in front of the camera. Number 4, you are more amazing than you realize. If you are at the water cooler and if you start telling a story and if people stay there after their cup of water is empty, you're awesome. We don't realize our full potential because we're not looking at ourselves, but others are. And I saw some comments yesterday and I said, daggone it, I'm getting back on my podcast. Do you know how much of an influence you are? Do you know how many people look to you for information? Do you know how what you've done so many people want to do? Well, I want to be a positive influence. I don't want to ghost you. I'm here. So I'm not, and I'm not going, we're in a relationship because when I sat back in this chair today, I said, I'm going to sit in this chair every day because there's something relevant in medicine every single day that I can talk to you about. Number 5, life is short. There are so many amazing stories in the cemetery. And that's because they were, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I don't know if you guys remember that song. It was like Keith Sweat, I'm gonna, and they never got around to it. And I was like, I don't want to be an amazing story in the cemetery. I don't. Take advantage of time and use your time wisely because that is the only thing that you cannot reproduce. You can't get it back and you can't go back and do something else in that time that has passed. Those are the 5 things that I want to tell you. I hope you enjoyed the story time. I miss you guys so much. And as stated, it takes no energy or effort whatsoever for me to flop in this chair and just give you a, hey, today in medicine, this is what happened, yada, yada, and turn the mic off and leave. Because there's always something that is happening in medicine with regards to your looks, your love, your wealth, and your health, period. I'm Tess Washington, MD, board certified physician surgeon, and I am here to serve you. If there's any topics that you want to hear about, if you just want to chat, reach out and give me a call, 310-275-8377. That actually spells ASK, ASK-TESS. I also have added a telephone portion so you guys can call in and we're going to do some live shows. We're just going to have fun. And guess what? I'm going to grow on this platform because hiding from this mic is not going to get me to the level of Joe Rogan.
It's Dr. Tess's passion to focus on the optimization of a person's looks, love, wealth, and health. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. But in the meantime, hook up with Dr. Tess on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. See you next time.